Hey, my name is Pumpkin, and today I have my pencil and my sketchbook, and I don't really have much planned today except for to color something I drew with y'all. So without further ado, let's go! So I drew this a couple of days ago, and I have been so nervous about coloring it, I've actually considered just leaving it the way it is. But I drew it to... We're remodeling our kitchen, and I thought they were done. But anyways... Okay. Anyways, sir? Anyways, I drew this to color it because, you know, it's just fun. But the question is, where on earth is my kneaded eraser? There it is. I am so nervous about coloring this, but I want to see it colored. I'll take my kneaded eraser and just lighten the sketch, I guess. The original painting that I based this drawing off of is by an amazing artist named Edmund Blair Leighton. I think he was in the early 1800s, I think it was. This is a version with my princess and knight characters from my upcoming debut novel. It should be coming out sometime next spring, like spring of 2026. As far as progress goes, I'm currently about to finish the first draft, which is super exciting, and I can't stop drawing them. And with this one, I don't want to color it how I normally do. I want to try it like in a more realistic coloring way, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I do not want to ruin this. I love the way it turned out. But that's how you don't get anything done. If you don't even try, it might be the best thing I've ever colored ever, but if I don't try, who knows? I originally thought about painting this, but with watercolor. I don't think watercolor works in this book. Alright, I think that's as light as we're gonna get it. I think I have a good idea of how I want to color it. I'm gonna use the original drawing for lighting reference. I mean, honestly, all I really need to do is just commit. A lot harder said than done. Well, a lot easier said than done. I'll see y'all after I pick out all the colors, because this is gonna take me 5 million years probably. I think I'm gonna go right on in with the skin tone first, because that is what I'm most confident with. See, she has the most highlight on her face around this area and around her chin. I've seen some artists will put a whole layer of like alcohol marker, like one color to unify the whole thing, but I don't know if I trust myself enough to do that. Maybe if we did like a super light color. I kind of want to try it. So let's just go ahead and go over with it, I guess. Oh, please don't ruin it. Oh gosh. No risk, no reward, I guess. Now this part of her outfit right here is actually white, so I don't want to color that part. Hopefully in the end this will provide the whole thing with like a warm color palette, or warm tones I mean. I'm only gonna do her for now, in case it does not turn out well. I think I was wanting to use this one as shadows for the skin. Let's see, it gets darker around her nose. And where her hair's fallen. Can't see the princess on the references ears, so let's just go shadow there and there. Let's see, she's kind of pink. Give her some rosy cheeks. Her fingertips would be a little bit rosy as well. And knuckles. I'm actually kind of worried about the hair because she has like a light blonde hair. So I might have sold, but hopefully not. Could go ahead and add in some of the strawberry blonde. Now her dress is red, but let's see, I kind of want to go in with shadows first. So I want to try some blue shadows this time. Alright, I think we can just go in with the red now. I'm going with a bright red, that we can come back and add shadows. Actually, with the undertone, this might be a perfect color. No. So I think something happened. But I'm at this point in the drawing now. Something must have happened. But yeah, anyways, I experimented with the colors for her dress, with using the reds and the blues and all that good stuff. But yeah, this is where we're at this point in the drawing. Hopefully y'all didn't miss too much. Before we move on to the next person, I want to experiment with some colored pencil action. So maybe just adding this one to some of the shadows. I think this is like a building shadow right here. I wonder if you can smudge these a little bit. I don't mind the texture though. I wonder if blue colored pencils would work over that. Kind of want to actually try a bright blue. Oh, it does work and it looks good. I don't know if y'all can see that from the camera, but it gives like a pale blue shadow. I really like that. I think the light's coming from this way. Let's see, if blue and red make purple, which makes a shadow, what could we... Ah! What could we use to make it lighter? I think yellow, maybe. To make it orange? I'm not really so sure how this is gonna look. Let's see if we can add some highlights. I don't know much about color theory, but I know how to mix colors well enough. That looks good. Okay, so we can add in some yellow to the areas that need to be brighter. I still feel like the dress is too red. We could maybe go over it with a little bit of gray to tone it down. Go out on a limb and see if orange will tone it down. I think it did. Unless my brain's playing tricks on me, I'm pretty sure that's toning it down. Did I just discover color theory? Now I need to add in shadows to the face and highlights. I want to add more pink tone. I think one of these might work. Go ahead and put this one first. Yeah, I saw somebody use yellow on the highlights. I think that looks pretty good. You can even go back over it with this marker that's dying out. That should dry lighter. Let's see. Do the same on the hands over here. Let's see if we can fix this hair up a little bit as well. I'm not really sure if this is gonna work, but I know in real life if you put purple in blonde hair, it makes it lighter. I don't think I'm gonna go in like the entire hair with the purple, but maybe like in the shadows to try to see if we can turn the peachy color into a more blonde color. Maybe a little bit. I do want to get rid of these lines, like the pencil lines in the hair. We might be able to brighten it up a little bit by adding in some more peach. Let that dry and hopefully it lightens up. We could cut her hair so that the end streaks aren't so dramatic. Yeah, that already looks a lot better. We are going to do a couple layers though to fix the whatever this is down here, where you can see where the where you can see where the hair color was. We need to tone this a little bit. I don't know if I want to use blue on the sleeve actually. We could use purple. like that. And also tone it down over here. I need to fix this mess up right here, actually. I definitely want to come back to her hair, but I don't want to spend too long on just her. I want to see some progress across the whole page. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the knight. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the colors that I know work with this color palette. Okay, I think that's all the red. If it's not, we can come back and fix it. So let's see, what can we do next? I think I went in with my normal skin tone and avoided the highlights. So let's go ahead and do that. This kind of looks creepy. And what color did I use for gold? I think I used this one for the gold. So let's see, where would the light be hitting it? You would kind of have some kind of shadow here. There actually is more red in that area. I can go back and fix that real quick. Now brown is one that I did not think about how would it look good in the palette. So we could even, where'd I get this color from? What was I using this for? Oh, this one might be a skin shadow. So let's see, we'd go right there, down there. I don't remember what I was talking about like 4 seconds ago, so we're gonna just kind of continue with the skin. Hope I did not just ruin his face. Hopefully that dries. Okay, let's see. How would brown work into this? We could try this one. Down here, let's see, what would the shadows be like over here? So they'd be kind of dark on this side. What color would it go with brown? We could kind of do what Edmund Blair Layton did and use like a reddy kind of tone for brown. Let's see, I do want to go ahead and start adding in the shadows in the red. Could do this whole leg back here dark, then just a little bit of shadow on this one. I just drew over his fingers with the bread. No, that's not good at all. But I don't really know how to fix that at this moment in time, so we're just gonna leave it. Then we can go in with our blues. I give some life to these shadows. And go over again with some more blue with colored pencil. I do kind of want to go in harder with the blue on the princess's dress. So I kind of like how you can see the blue on this one. But here it's kind of just like a subtle purpley color. But I like how you can tell it is blue. I don't want to make it muddy though, is the problem. Let's see, we can also go back over with the orange and kind of go the opposite direction, kind of smooth it out. Do that over here too. Let's see, we can also go back and fix his face real quick because it's kind of stressing me out. Alright, he has green-gray eyes. So we could go in with a gray marker and go back over that with like a green colored pencil. Alright, gotta be super careful. Here we go. The skin looks lively enough. Let's see if we can add some blush. I do think that that yellow did help with adding some life. And some blue to the skin tone shadows. I do kind of want to try to make these belts a little bit darker. Let's see if this is too dark. No, that's good too. We could use that lighter color to blend these together. Let's see, where is it? Is this one? I think so. Yeah, I do like the darker belts a lot more. Looks more true to his design. Speaking of design, I have absolutely no... Is this the right lid? It's not the right lid. I have no idea where this part, like the little diamondy end to the chest plate came from. I have no idea where I got that. I don't know if I made that up one day or that's like an actual armor design that I saw somewhere. But I don't know where it came from, but I like it. I love these brushed tip markers. You know, I actually kind of want to take it a little bit of a step further. I bought this marker at Hobby Lobby earlier today. Let's see if we can... I do kind of like how it's warmer. See if we can add it in the deepest shadow areas. And then feather that out. I think it only looks too dark because this one's still light. So if we just go ahead and do them all the same, it should go to make it look better. Yes, it does look good. So let's see if we can even go on the gloves. Oh, I forgot I messed up this hand. Alright, he's looking pretty good. The only problem is I don't know how to make the gold look good. We can go over the whole thing with this greeny color. Kind of just layer on the shadows and then go in with colored pencil to fix up the color to how we want it. Because this fruit pink color is not doing it. Now let's see, I do kind of want to start doing his hair while we let that dry. Words. Okay, let's see, this is in shadow over here. For the scary part of this is adding in this dark brown color. I don't know how I feel about the how strong that highlight is, but we can just go over that with colored pencil instead of taking away all highlight with markers. I think we should also add in some blue to the hair just to bring it back to the cool shadows. Alright, for this gold, we can go back over with some more layers where shadows will be. I hope that's something my brain clicks that tells me how to do the gold. I got some golds and I got some greens. We're gonna see if we can mess with this a little bit. This might be doing something. I don't know if it's a good something, but it's doing something. Curious how the blue shadows will look on it, but I also don't want to test it. What if we did it like right here? Kind of just turns it green, which I don't know if we want that. Actually, we might. Let's add in some basic shadows here and there. What is going on in this hand? It looks more like gold, I think. Let's see if we can add in some yellow to brighten it. That did not go smoothly at all though. I don't really know how to fix it is the problem. All of these and not a single one of them is the right one. This one might be close enough. I don't actually know if we can fix his hand. Let that dry, we can go back and try to cover it up. But until then, let's go back and fix the pants. What color would look the best as a background? In the original, it's like a stone bricky looking background. But I feel like we could do like a gray stone background for this one. The original does have some moss growing here and there, which I think would be fun to include. See if I can find the right color to do it with. This one might be perfect. So let's see, there's a little bush growing here. We can add in some mossy bits. Alright, where all does this have moss? I kind of want to go back and fix some of this. This was just a freehand, quick background. So let's see, the bricks kind of come in right here. And then in the original painting, the area out here has like water and boats, but in my world the castle is like landlocked, which is probably not the best idea, but it is. So we might have to draw like planes out that way. This is actually really satisfying to do these bricks. Don't want to make it look too perfect. Like have all of these line up all the way down. Just kind of mess it up a little bit here and there. Okay, we'll start off with those and see where that gets us. So let's go ahead and start adding in some of the moss. See, it would kind of go this area up here a lot. Okay, it's real bad down here. Okay, where's BG3? Alright, let's do this brick. He's the lucky brick. That's a good color. Kind of ties in the blue of the shadows. I'm pretty sure as of September, what day is it? September 24th, there is a trend going on where you draw knights. It's kind of perfect that I drew this little guy. And as of September 24th, 2025, this is my profile picture, the same character, on both YouTube and Instagram, and I think also Pinterest. He's in at least 5 or 6 videos, so he's kind of become the channel mascot, even though no one even really knows who he is. I have the Spanish word for flute stuck in my head. I just want to keep going. Flauta. Flauta. You can edit that out, but just to let you know, it's stuck in my head right now as we speak. This is high quality content. Watching me fill in some bricks for how long it's been? 20 minutes. This is actually kind of therapeutic. Now the problem I'm running into is that I've been using blue for shadows, but the wall itself is blue. We might just be able to... Huh, blue still works. I love that the shadow is making him taller than he is. Let's see, what color ink could you be using? Maybe brown to tie in what we were using for the belts and the hair. Let's see, we can use the lighter brown as the paintbrush tip. Hey, I wonder if we can cover up this mistake on the hand yet. I think that worked enough. Alright, this is kind of colored. This is kind of cluttered. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit because it's kind of stressing me out. Let's see, what color is the ground in the original? Same color as the walls. But speaking of walls, I need to... What happened to my shadow color? See, this is the main color. My shadow color's gone. Where did it go? Am I looking right at it? What in the world? Is this the... No, this is the background color. Shadows were blue, right? Am I tripping? This is what I get for cleaning up. So it turns out I was in fact tripping because this, the shadow color, is the exact same color as the bricks. And I just spent like 30 minutes looking for the other marker. But now that we know, we can go back and add in these shadows. So all that area needs to be in shadow, including the hand. We can go ahead and start sketching out the rest of the bricks. Maybe even add a few more little bushes here and there. And now just go over the bricks again with this color. And then here, we can go back over with the back shadows. Then on this wall, we can just go ahead and cover the entire thing and then go back over it with the spots that do have the bricks so that it does look like the whole thing's in shadow. Same with right here. Before I finish over here, I want to come back and try to fix her hair because it is bothering me. Let's see, what does this look like? Might be good. Just go over the whole thing with it, try to tone it down. That already looks way better. But I do also want to go ahead and start adding in some highlights. Like over here. Usually whenever I do highlights, I kind of leave the lines, but I don't know if I want to leave like the sharp edges that the pen leaves. Oh, I never colored in her pen. Let's see, what color do we want to do that? We could do it... What if we did it red and then put a lot of blue color into it? Maybe try to smooth that one out a little bit. Where's the fun in doing one part of the drawing at a time whenever you can keep bouncing back and forth? I wonder if I can do like very minimal line art over here. See, the ground is the same color as the walls, so we could go ahead and start adding in a layer of the ground. Okay, I'm going to try with this, like this off-white color, to kind of create clouds. It's going to dry lighter. And I think that's going to do it for this video. I think this turned out pretty good. I like the way that the blue shadows look with the red and how the green worked with the gold. And the moss on the walls is just so much, it's so like fantasy-esque. But thank y'all so much for coming along with me as I did this. I had a blast as usual. And if you watched to this point, leave a sword emoji in the comments. But on that note, thank you for watching and have a fantabulous rest of your day. Goodbye!
This was like equivalent to Teflon back then.
Chainmail?
Like now we have Teflon that's like material and bullets spin, so when they hit it, it wads. It's like a bulletproof vest. And that, what's it called, chainmail? Yeah, that blocks like arrowheads.
Oh,
or like a sword.
Yeah.
But you can still take a blow, like if somebody were to hit you, but like it keeps stuff from piercing you.
You see like the shadows? It's seriously just blue colored pencil that makes the purple shadows. I did do a little bit harder here because I wanted to see the blue.
And red. Huh?
But instead of using like purple to shade it, which would be way too dark to use blue. Yeah, I redrew this famous painting with my book characters.